Since you have been born in Germany, how's your German?
I know none. I know eins, frei, and that's about it.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, that's. I was I was born and I was out of here by the time I was out of Germany by the time I was 2 years old.
2 years old.
Yeah, my dad was in the military.
That's a
in the
military
United
base.
Yeah, in the Air Force. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So not only do I not remember anything, I never even tried to learn anything. You know. Yeah. I think we used to have some kids books because my sister she was about 5 to 7 when we lived in Germany. So they were like the German version of the Three Little Pigs and all that stuff, you know.
Okay. After selling almost 2 million album copies in 2004, Machine Head got turned down by multiple record labels. What went through your mind then?
That was definitely a life-changing thing for us, you know, and in a positive way it turned out, you know. We had severed ties with our longtime label Roadrunner and started just kind of like searching what was out there, you know, and there was, you know, before we had a lot of people in the business like, oh, if you ever get away from Roadrunner, let us know, and we did that, and all those people that had actually been there were gone, you know. So it was a weird time for us, and but it really brought us back to like what Machine Head started off as, and you know, and as the type of music that us as kids grew up on, which was, you know, stuff like Judas Priest, you know, Iron Maiden, you know, bands like that are pretty much in our blood. So I think it really brought us back to the essence of being a metal band, and having our backs up against the wall with nobody really giving a crap about what happened to us. So we started writing this music, and it turned out that our label Roadrunner that we had severed ties with really wanted us back, and you know, which was great for us because we had, you know, with all the problems that we had wanting to sever ties, there was so many people there for us that thought of us on a daily basis, you know what I mean? So not only our friends, but they were our, you know, in business, they really wanted us to succeed, and they cared about us. So, you know, for us getting back there was like kind of being like a kind of a born again moment for us, you know. And when we got a second chance at doing what we love, and we haven't looked back, you know. And we're making some of the best music that we've ever done, and being the most successful that we've ever been too. So.
You guys played India, Israel, the Middle East. Tell us about your experiences there. What's the differences to playing Europe or the States?
Yeah, that was definitely one of the coolest experiences. Just because we did four shows in 2 weeks where we played in Dubai, and it was our second time going there, so we kind of knew what to expect. But it's still amazing going to a place like that, and you know, such a rich country, and just it's amazing. And so we did Dubai. We went to Israel and Tel Aviv, which flying from Dubai to Israel is impossible because they hate each other. So they make you fly, and so you're going from here to here. So they make you fly, you know, over here or whatever. We had to fly through Amman, Jordan, which was this little tiny, crazy airport with military stuff all over the place, and just like, whoa, what do we, you know, kind of like, what are we getting ourselves into kind of thing. And so we got out of there and eventually got to Tel Aviv, and it was amazing, you know. It was like, I mean, even being in Dubai, like you have fans coming over from Libya and all these places, you know, that at the time we went over there the first time was, you know, George Bush was still in office, and everybody was still all, you know, freaked out because of the news reports. You know, oh my God, you're going to the Middle East. You know, like, relax. But and then you meet all these people from Libya and all these other places coming over, and metal fans, you know, and just really good people, and so it was a really good experience, you know. And then so going to Israel, it was amazing. The fans there were awesome. You know, and that was our first time ever going there. And then we did a show in India, so we flew there, which was crazy.
It must be so different.
Just yeah, so it's like all these different cultures all in 2 weeks, you know, and being there and, you know, just driving to the venue there was crazy, seeing like a family of 4 people on like this little tiny motorcycle.
Oh my God.
You know, just like driving in this, to us it was complete chaos of traffic, you know, but to them it was
Just regulating.
totally normal. Cows sitting on the sidewalk, you know what I mean? Like just the weirdest stuff ever, and just it was really crazy. It was India's one of the places I've always wanted to go, and you know, unfortunately I didn't really have any days off to really go do anything. But it was cool, just, you know, just the drive to the venue was amazing. And
Do you remember the first time you've heard "Hallowed Be Thy Name"? And it's now permanent on your touring set list, right?
we play it sometimes. We haven't, you know, we played it the other night. We did a 10-ton hammer show, which is like a kind of a secret band that we do with kind of 10-ton hammer is one of our songs. So we'll play under this name sometimes and just play cover songs or whatever. But yeah, I mean, Maiden was, you know, like I said, I went from Judas Priest to like Iron Maiden being my favorite band.
Okay.
So when Number of the Beast came out, that was like literally all me and my friends and the band I was in at the time when I was like, I don't know, 16 or something. That's all we listened to was that record all the time, you know? So I heard that song probably like 8 times every day for like probably 6 months, you know? Yeah. So it's a permanent fixture in my head for sure.
Since Undo the Locust, you're including blast beats. How much fun is that for you doing that?
It's cool. I mean, it's you know, I'm always trying to learn new things, and I was never really into death metal or anything, but so, you know, doing stuff, and I started kind of doing it on the last record, The Blackening, but almost kind of doing it in a different way with, I don't know, just kind of not just going, you know, just brutal going like that, because I was never really into that stuff. So, you know, for me, just kind of like putting a different like drummer twist on it, I guess, you know, and now doing it on this record where it's just like, you know, it's just super fast double bass stuff going on and just, you know, like pounding the snare drum. So it's I don't know, I mean, it's cool to me. There's a lot of, you know, I don't really like the whole, I'm not really into death metal, but I think a lot of the drummers in that style are really cool, and they have, you know, just really, really cool stuff going on. So I'll steal from anybody. I don't care. Okay. You know, like if I hear something I like it, I'll steal it. Hey, what's up? This is Dave from Machine Head here at NOVAROCK Festival, and you are watching MULATSCHAG, the only TV you will ever need to watch.
MULATSCHAG!